keep fighting, fighting.
Yeah, come on, put your dukes up. You know, when you're down, reach high.
Come on.
When you're alone,
Yeah.
out on your own,
Yeah.
a long way from home.
Keep fighting, fighting.
When you're feeling down,
Yeah.
no one around,
Yeah.
faces on the ground.
Keep fighting, fighting.
When you're alone,
Yeah.
out on your own,
Yeah.
a long way from home.
In terms of the business, this music industry, because you guys are starting off on the ground level, so to speak, how has the changes of the music industry affected you guys?
It's affected everyone, really. I mean, it's the music business is going through a real strange time. You know, it's just. But I think that's with the country, with the world. Everything's just resetting because of technology. Technology is just changing everything. So old ways of doing things ain't there. So old ways were really expensive. But a lot of people are tapping into that money. You know what I mean? That's no longer there. So people, I find it weird because everyone's just trying to find a new way to tap into that money. You know what I mean? But everything is simpler than it was before. You know, studio costs ain't so much. So there's a lot of people losing out. Yeah, there's a lot of people losing out. But then I think in general, I think people just have to accept the changes and just let the music business be what it's going to be. Yeah.
It's a digital game now, you know.
Yeah,
If anything, it just made the leap shorter.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
Whereas before, you know, you had to go from here all the way to there to get something. Now you just click a button, there it is.
Yeah, and there was a point that, I mean, the price of, you know, it was easier for major record companies to make money because they'll sell the whole album based off of one track. And they can't do that no more because people are only going to download what they like. They don't care who you are. There's been some big artists who've had a hit track, but the rest of their album ain't going to sell because
Trust me, those
people
records,
don't care.
They're adjusting their contracts to
Yeah,
make sure that they
they're trying to tap into the money now.
Yeah.
Man. So it's just like,
Anything in the universe.
yeah,
Wow.
which
That's
is,
made,
yeah,
you know.
they remind me of, you know,
Not even planet Earth, anything in the universe.
yeah, exactly. The record companies remind me of the banks. You know, like the bank, for some reason, just because we're in a suit, we're always supposed to get more money than everybody else.
Yeah.
The record companies is the same way. It's kind of like the majors are finding new ways to make sure that they always get this gigantic percentage.
Pieces, yeah,
You know what I mean?
pie.
They're not changing it. They're not changing it. They're not accepting it and saying, okay, we don't have to spend so much money, so it's cheaper. They're like, oh, damn. Now how are we going to tap into the money?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of like
100% profit. Because the
Yeah.
money you pay back comes out of this small artist percentage.
yeah, exactly.
You know? So trust me, they're still getting there.
They're getting
It
there.
It changed for the artists really, but for the labels, they just
Finding a new way.
Finding new ways to get their money.
Yeah, they want money from the shows now.
Oh yeah, from
Yeah,
if you have a
shows,
clothing company.
merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Even if you have a clothing company?
Oh,
No, they want- they
don't forget it.
Ringtone.
Ringtone
Oh, yeah.
is drained already.
Yeah, it's like anything new. They've decided that anything new to do with the music, even if it didn't exist before, we want it now.
We
you
want
know?
it now, yeah.
It's like, yo, record company,
Just
man,
because
you
you
make
gotta
money.
be smart.
Yeah. Now it's like, yo, you might do some shows and not so much records, so we want some of the show money too. So,
Yeah.
but what they call that 360 deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
They get a piece of
360
everything.
doesn't even sound good. That's like saying anything around you.
Yeah.
We want it. And it's like, well, who you talking to?
360 degrees circumference around
You know what I
you want.
mean? You, any way you look,
Anything you breathe on.
Wow.
piece of that, man.
Yeah.
And that's how it is, you know.
That's how it is.
But what they do, they spread it around all the other record companies, and then everyone comes back to you and says, that's the way the record companies are doing it now. And it's like, yeah, of course they are. They're gonna call their friends and call each other and say, this is the way we do it, so that they can all tap in. So you can't go nowhere. But in a minute, you're gonna have some other record companies saying, yo, we're not gonna do it that way. And then that's what needs to happen, more competition.
Well, what do you think is the, let's say, answer, solution, or?
I mean, to me, the profit margin, they can be easier on the profit margin. I mean, it's kind of like this tradition that's been going on for so long that the artist is only supposed to get a real small amount. But that was then when the days of they had to put you in a big giant studio all the time.
Yeah, that's
put all these people around you.
People recording in their houses.
Yeah, in their houses, people recording in their basements, and they're still
Totally
trying
different.
to. Yeah, they're trying to do deals based on like the old ways. It's just like, you know, it's different times. You know, they're not printing up no big vinyl, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They're not, you know, having all those overheads. You know what I mean?
You see what happens to the vinyl
Packaging.
now? That's what happens to the vinyl now.
Yeah, the vinyl, man. Wallpaper, man.
That's where a lot of artists' blood and sweat went to the wall.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, so to me, it's digital, man. So your overheads ain't so high, so change it around a bit. Make it easier, man. Make everyone make some money.
Yeah, exactly.
Have a new distribution model that's independent of labels, or does the RIAA have this massive grip over all this?
I think it's only in people's heads that it's that way, you know. I think you can get around, because it's been traditional for so long, to have it that way, where people always feel that you need a big major situation hanging over you to entitle you to be on there selling as much as everyone else. I think everyone kind of just follows that same tradition.
Yeah, I think it's even more of a sense of people just been dreaming about being signed for so long.
Yeah, exactly.
That they're just obsessed with the idea of signing a contract and thinking that after that the magic happens. You know, I think that's pretty much what it's all about. I think that's the reason why they lose the essence of an idea like that.
Yeah, and it's all based on where you're from. Like Stacey being from Jamaica, it's a bit different over there. You know what I mean? It's like everyone just puts a track out.
Oh, yeah.
It's like something on
Like
the radio
there's no
and
record.
bus, right?
Yeah, exactly. There's no record company or.
Well, I know in Jamaica, if I remember correctly, you know, there are DJs who produce their own music and stuff, and really the way you're promoting yourself is by DJing all the parties.
Yeah, and just like shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's where they make money.
Yeah, shows. There's no like labels or anything like that.
So the thought process of self-promotion is core to the music industry in Jamaica.
Yeah.
With things like weapons such as MySpace and Facebook, and is that a potential here in the United States for something like that?
It's just for the tradition to change and for people to get used to the idea that you're there, you're on the line. It's just about getting people to know where you are. You know what I mean? Because sometimes the internet is just like what you say, the internet sometimes is like a big business card. You know, you still have to find a way to let people know that you're actually there. But it's good because once they get on there, they can see all the details about it.
You can search, find, whatever.
But you still got to find a way to
Navigate
onto that.
Yeah.
Now, in the promoting of American Yard, how have you guys been using the internet to be an advantage to you?
Well,
MySpace.
yeah, MySpace, Facebook, Twitter,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Well, tell people where people can find you.
You can find us on
MySpace.com/American Yard.
Twitter.com/American Yard.
Facebook.
Facebook.com/American Yard. And
High five.
I don't know what the high five is, but I want high five also. I still don't know too much about high five, but I did want to know high five.
Are we on Twitter yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They on Twitter.
He's asking her, am I on Twitter yet?
I'm just like, yeah, are we on that yet?
Yeah. What else are we on too? We're also on, what else are we on? YouTube.
Yeah.
You can find us on YouTube. Just type in the name, American Yard, you'll find us.
Awesome.
YouTube.
So now,
Oh, and one other thing, all you bloggers, you know, you want to go ahead and, you know, do something for us, that's cool too, you know. Hey, we're ready.
Yeah, you can show the name of blog about us, American Yard Fan Club bloggers.
You know?
I just
Talk about Stacey long hair, anything. You know, you see how long this is?
Wow.
That's something to blog about right there.
Fighting, see they always shooting, over dice and hooping, summer shorts and boots and blue and red recruiting, broken glass they took 'em, cops run they